Happy birthday, Zach. It is the 10th of June and it is Thursday morning and it is 2021. Okay, let's get into it. Today, we're talking about you only have so many chips. What on earth am I talking about? Well, I'm going to be a little bit, not depressing, but it's a realization that, listen to me, your time is running out. Picture your life as a sand timer. It's with you everywhere you go. This is your life. Your life. You have a sand timer. We all have a sand timer. And if we carry this metaphorically with us all the time, you can see that the sand is coming through. It's dripping through every single second of every single minute of every single hour of every single day. And there's nothing you can do to pause it, stop it, flip it upside down. Your sand timer is running out. Oh, it's horrible thinking about it, isn't it? It's horrible. If you actually metaphorically carried that round and realized that your sand timer is running out, then guess what? You would spend your time differently. I would spend my time differently. And it's interesting because I always say that time is the only renewable resource. It's the only resource that's not renewable. Everything else is renewable. Money is renewable. Time is not renewable. And we need to look at how we spend our time based upon that. I'm a massive believer. My dad used to always say to me, never give a man a job you can do yourself. And that might have been true then, but it's the worst advice for now. Sorry, Dad. Got a really good relationship with my dad and I'm battering him. No, I actually genuinely feel that my dad has now understand this and is on board as well. But back in that day, that era, yes, I agreed because people work with their hands more. And therefore, I don't know, it was a different era, different time. And it's got my dad to incredible heights, incredible success. But now in this era, it is bad advice. I would try never to do a job that somebody else can do. I should only be doing, to maximize my genius and maximize your genius, you should be only doing jobs that only you can do. It's your area of expertise. It's your genius. Like this. I'm not saying I'm an expert or a genius at podcasting, but nobody can do it for me. I have to do this. So this is one of the things that is non-negotiable. I have to do that. Cutting the grass, on the other hand, I can pay somebody £15 an hour to cut my grass. Is my time not worth more than £15 an hour? Of course it is. It must be. My area of genius, I can do something that's worth more than £15 an hour. Even if it's been playing with the kids, I will swap that. I can buy back time. I can buy back an hour or an hour and a half for cutting my grass for 15 quid an hour, £22.50 for an hour and a half. I'm buying time. And the older you get, guess what? The more valuable your time comes. I finally got my dad. We've got him a grass. We've got a person who cuts his grass for him now. We've got him a cleaner as well. Because I said to Mum, why would you spend your time cleaning when it's £14 an hour and they can do an amazing job? So what we need to do is get a cleaner. I said to Claire, we've got a cleaner because our time's too valuable. We've got a gardener. But now I'm saying to Claire about ironing. Why? Why would we iron? Why would you iron? Let's get somebody to do the ironing as well. Why would you want to spend your time monotonously ironing? And I know that people will be saying, well, I can't afford it. Sorry for you. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but that's how you get wealthy. That's how you're maximizing your time. If you're not maximizing your time, then you'll never, ever get to that point. You need to maximize your time, whether it's researching, whether it's learning, whether it's educating, whether it's reading a book, or listening to a podcast. That, my friends, is much better time. I guarantee you, anyone listening to this, reading or listening to a book or educating yourself or taking a course or whatever it is will be much, much more valuable than £15 an hour to anybody listening, because you're skill stacking. We talked about yesterday with skill stacking, and you'll become more valuable to your company. So if you're an employee, if you actually employ people or you're an employee, it doesn't matter. I promise you that your time will be more than £15 an hour, much, much more. So yes, it's an investment. The way I look at it is the gardener's an investment. The house cleaner is an investment. All that's an investment. This time next year, I want a chef. I want a chef. 2 reasons. Number one, it saves time. I don't want to be going out, getting my food, getting the ingredients, cutting them up. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to be doing that. I've dug him out. I want to be doing it 3 nights a week. I don't want to be doing it the other 4 nights. I'm coming in from work, or I want to be playing with the kids. I don't want to stop playing with the kids and think, oh, do you know what? I've got to start cooking food. And don't get me wrong, that's obviously a little bit, I can't afford to do it yet. And so we haven't. But that's what I will be doing next year. Because again, it's managing your time. We have to be taking little things off our plates that somebody else can do. You should only be doing jobs that nobody else can do. Cooking, somebody else can do. So I need to make a plan for that. I need to plan for that next year to make sure somebody can do it. And the second reason is it's healthier. I know that the chef will be able to cook me healthier meals. It'll be better for me. The ingestion will be better. I'll feel better. And it means that at 5 o'clock, instead of when I've got to come in and start helping Claire with tea or something, I can continue playing with the kids. Claire can play with the kids. What? Why wouldn't we? We've got to. The problem is at school, our education system stinks. Absolutely stinks. Sorry, I think Claire's coming to me. I think my sausage is already. She's cooking for me. Yeah, it stinks because it's swapping time for money. That's what it's teaching you to do. Our education system is telling you all the time, let's swap time for money. You go to work 9 to 5, you swap that time and you get paid. But it's flipping it the other way around. You need to buy your time back and you need to use that time productively, educate yourself to be a skill stacker. What can you learn? Where can you educate yourself? What book can I read? Because at £15 an hour, if you're doing that yourself all the time, guess what? I promise you that you will be on that hamster wheel all the time. You'll continue to be on the hamster wheel, non-stop, because you can't get off it. And so that is a big difference. That is a big, big thing in my life when I realized that I need to start buying back my time. I need to watch where I spend my time. I need to be more mindful. I remember the very, very first time I was at somebody's birthday, one of my mates' birthday parties, and was all in the room talking, having a glass of beer or whatever it was. And my mate Mark and his girlfriend Amy came to me, or wife. I don't know if it was wife or girlfriend back then, but the husband and wife now. And they came to me and we was talking, and they were saying, "Oh, well, I got onto the fact that I had a gardener. I had somebody cutting my grass." And he goes, "What?" And all started laughing at me. How lazy are you? I can't believe. Who do you think you are, Dean? I can't believe how lazy you are. I can't believe how lazy you are. I said, no. It's lazy being the other way, because I'm educating myself. I'm learning. I'm spending my time where I want to spend my time, where I can make a difference. I can't make a difference cutting the grass. I can make no difference to my life and my family's life by cutting that grass, saving that £15 an hour. Nobody ever got to be a millionaire by saving money. Nobody ever got to be a millionaire by saving money. You need to speculate to accumulate. You need to actually invest to get a return. If you're not investing, then you can't get a return. And the biggest investment of your life, of your career, is your time and where you spend it. Do not spend it by cutting grass, by cleaning your house. And if you can't afford it right now, then okay. But take steps to like I'm doing for next year. I've got to take steps to make sure that we can afford a chef, that it's important for us to have a chef, to buy back time. It's all about buying back time. Start buying back your time. Even if it's a little thing, by washing your car, take it to car wash. Unless you, by the way, there is a caveat, unless you enjoy doing all these things, unless you enjoy it, like my dad loves doing things like this. I, on the other hand, don't really enjoy it. And so I want to buy back my time. So start little, whether it be a person to cut your grass, to cut back them trees, whether it's to power wash your drive or clean your car. Just start by buying back your time and utilize that time. You can either spend it with your family, spend it with your loved ones, whatever it may be. But for me, I think that's very, very important. But also you need to look at educating yourself and skill stacking and learning, because the more you learn, the more you earn. The more we earn, the more we can buy back time. And ultimately, we're living a life that is for us, and we're not doing the things we don't want to do. And that is the greatest gift of all, my friends. The greatest gift that I can give you, or you can give yourself, is to spend the time where you want to, where you choose to. Where more often than not, at the minute, we're on a hamster wheel and we're just doing what the man says. And we're on this hamster wheel. We've got golden handcuffs. We've got to go to work because we've got a mortgage. Start by buying back your time, and that's where it all changes. And what else have I got? How would the person you want to become spend their time today? Oh, yes, Dino, that is so good. This is in my notes. How would the person you want to become spend their time today? I love it. Defend, protect, and save your time. I'm good at writing these notes. Defend, protect, and save your time. So defend and protect. That's getting stuff off your plate, getting other people to do it, and then save your time. You've got to save your time then. Don't just waste it, and you've got to save your time. Educate yourself, learn, course, podcast, book, listen, spend it with your kids, spend it with your wife, spend it with your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it may be. Spend your time wisely. Invest your time. Save your time. Oh, this is a special one. I love doing this, and I can tell Claire's being backwards and forwards past the window there because I have been talking for too long. Okay, so tomorrow, what we're talking about, you only get success if you're willing to be vulnerable and look stupid. And guess what? I'm willing to look stupid all the time, and I often do. All right, guys, girls, I love you. I appreciate you, and there's loads and loads of man love from me to you. See you soon. Bye-bye.